Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It's not Friday for me until tomorrow. But happy Friday to you. If today is your Friday, you are a lucky person. You are a lucky person. Beautiful day. It's going to be warm today. Somebody said it's supposed to get up into like the 40s or something. So that's amazing. Always nice to see the warmer weather coming in. But then they say it's supposed to snow again on Monday. But it's only supposed to be like an inch. So we're not out the park yet. It's still attempting to be a cold chill. Happy Friday. Good morning. How are you? What is going on, everybody? How you doing, Brenda? How are you? Happy Friday to you. It's a nice sunny day. It hasn't been sunny in like the last couple of days. Like it's been, I haven't seen the sun in a while, but it feels nice to see the sun shining again. It feels nice to see the sun out. The sun is shining. The sun's gonna warm up and melt some of the snow out the way. I went last night on my way home. I got me some avocados. I gotta stop on my way to work and get me some of those. I gotta get me some of them Biscoff cookies because I'm gonna make my Biscoff thing tomorrow when I get. Well, I guess I'll probably do it tonight because I want to try that Biscoff viral thing with the little Biscoff cookies. See what that's hitting for. It's cold where you're at too. Man, it's warming up now because the sun is shining, and I love to see the sun out. So the sun brings my spirits up. You know what I mean? My spirits are high when I see the sun shining. My spirits a little on the low side when it's a little cloudy outside. I really don't like the cloudy days. Really don't like those kind of days. But I'm blessed. Blessed, blessed, blessed. Blessed, 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 honey. Spring is in the air and I can't wait till it's officially here. But once springtime comes, like it's not really hot in the springtime, but it gets hot in the summer. And that's when we're gonna start complaining, saying how hot it is and I'm ready for fall. So it's like it doesn't matter what season we're in. We gonna always complain about the weather. When summertime get here, we gonna be like, I can't wait till fall come. Nobody ever really says that they can't wait for winter, so nobody really says that. But some people do like the cold. So some people like the cold. I like living in the climate like we're in, like we get all of it. I like living like that. I wouldn't want to live in like California or living in the desert of Arizona. I wouldn't want to live in climates where you just get one season. Wouldn't really like that too much. I like that we get it all. You know, we get a little bit of everything. We get a little bit of everything. I wouldn't want to live in Florida, Miami. I wouldn't want to live out there because it's always hot and humid. Just get tired of it. So yeah. But happy Friday. Everybody's excited. They got the weekend off. Good for you. I wish I had a job where I had the weekends off, y'all. I'd be so excited. I'd be so happy. Like, yes, I never had, well, I did have a job where I had weekends off. I did. I'm not going to front. But I also had like a second job. I always worked two jobs. So one job, I might have been just working weekends only. And then my other job, I always had, like, I had a Monday through Friday job before. And I always had like a part time gig that I had to work weekends because that was my part time job. So I always worked two jobs, y'all. I have always worked two gigs, two gigaloos. That's my life. That has been my life all my life. I always work two jobs because I just don't want to be broke. I don't want to not have money when I need it. So, yeah, with the weather, yeah. Yeah, I love avocados. I got me 2 packs of avocados from ShopRite yesterday. And even the organic, I picked for the organic ones because it's not really that much of a difference in price. So I got the organic avocados because I went to the regular ones and they were huge. They were like bigger than my fist. I'm like, I don't want those. So I said, let me get the organic avocados or whatever. So I got those and they weren't really expensive. Some of the organic fruits and stuff is not really much difference in price. I guess it depends on where you get it from, but I got my avocados yesterday. I didn't bring any to work with me today because they're not ripe. They're still kind of hard. So I got to give them like 3 or 4 days to get soft to the texture that I like to eat them at. So I love avocados. I haven't really been eating a lot of meat. I did have a hamburger last night. I can go without meat. I usually been just having like rice or making my oodles and noodles or my ramen, and then cutting up my avocados and having the avocado on the side. That is so good. I've been eating that lately, just having ramen or my noodles, and then cutting up the avocado, having that on the side, and then having my boiled eggs. I love having my boiled eggs. Um, yeah. But I'm gonna go get some chicken probably tomorrow. I'm gonna stop at Sam's Club, get me a slab of chicken so I can have some chicken thighs. I could just put the chicken thigh in the air fryer, season it up, put it in a Ziploc bag. I like to have a piece of meat with my meals, but I don't have to eat meat every day. You know what I'm saying? I could really be a vegetarian, vegan if I wanted to, but I do enjoy like a little steak here and there or whatever. I do like meat, so yeah, I love avocados. Some people don't like it, but some people don't like avocados. You could doctor avocados up however you want to have them. You can make them, add to it or whatever you want to do with avocados. But I eat my avocados raw. I don't really put anything on my avocados unless I'm making guacamole. I like guacamole, but I like to make my own guacamole. I make my own guac. I get the ingredients and just mix it and make it myself. So that's the kind of person I am. I like to I like natural foods and making it yourself. I'm not really into like going to buy avocado, guacamole from the counter from the store, because of course we know they fill them up with stuff to preserve them. And it's always best to just make your own fresh everything if you can. You know what I'm saying? You can't make fresh everything all the time, but I don't really buy guacamole if it's not fresh. I don't want it. I don't want guacamole that's been sitting on the grocery store for like 2 months. Like, no, I want to make it fresh. And it's easier and it's cheaper. Just to buy your own ingredients. Go get you an onion or get you some peppers. It's always easier to make it yourself. But everybody don't have that time to make it yourself. So, yeah. So I'm going to get some chicken thighs. Probably some chicken thighs and some chicken legs. Pack them up, put them in the freezer. Put them in the Ziploc bags and go from there. Because I need to have me a nice little meal. I've been eating decent meals, but I just been making like rice and some vegetables. I haven't really had a meat with my stuff, so and then eating a lot of avocados and stuff as my substitute, having a boiled egg with my food. Because like I said, I can cook there if I want to, but I don't really want to because people be so nosy. So like somebody said to me this morning, one of the girls was like, "Hey Rhonda, how you doing, sis? Happy Friday. How you been doing?" So one of the girls said something to me this morning like, "Oh, you get off so late." I'm just, why are you worrying about me? Eh, why are you worrying about my schedule? She was trying to be funny, trying to see what, yeah. Worry about yourself. Just worry about your own schedule. So I don't really go in the kitchen. Like when I hear a whole bunch of people in the kitchen talking and all that, I don't really chop it up with the girls like that. I'm in and out. You know what I'm saying? I'm an introvert anyway, so I don't really do a lot of talking. Because usually in my nature, I don't trust nobody. So, you know what I'm saying? So in my nature, everybody's out to you have to hurt me. You have to do something to me. And that's not a great way to live. You got to trust somebody, but girl, I don't trust nobody. Everything, all the wickedness that's going on out here in the world, wicked things that happen to people is always happening from people that or people that you gotten comfortable with. So I don't be trusting people like that. And I know that's probably not the best way to live, but I got my eye out on you. I'm watching you. I'm watching y'all just like y'all watching me. It's good that you're good, Rhonda. Happy Friday. Hey, Richard. Hey, how are you today? I'm good. I can't complain. I'm on my way to work. Mm-mm. Yeah, I just think, even having friendships over the years, like if I can't trust my own family, a stranger, I'm for damn sure not gonna trust you. You know what I'm saying? And I get what people do, the little tactics because people think that I just be walking around not really paying attention, but I'm paying all attention. You just think I'm not. You never gonna catch me slipping, doll. Never. You're never gonna catch me slipping. You're never gonna catch me slipping. You're never gonna catch me slipping. 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 You're never gonna catch me slipping. Never gonna catch me slipping. You're never gonna catch me slipping. Never gonna catch me slipping. You're never gonna catch me slipping. You're never gonna get, I get the therapists that come in here and want to try to therapize, therapy my life. Oh, past hurt, past this. Everybody's been through stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the first one. I'm not the first one, but you get the people that come to your life and they want to they want to be your therapist. So you're out of here. I don't feel like listening to that today. Past hurt, whatever. I don't trust people. So that's the best way to really live your life. And it's not that I don't trust everybody, but my guards are always up because you got to live that way in this world today, because the people that you trust the most, the ones that are closest to you, are the ones that get you the most. So you got to keep your eye open. You have to. You can't just walk around just being stupid, because they watching me and I'm watching y'all too. I'm going to let y'all know, you think I'm not watching, but I'm watching. You got to be like that. You go to work and people are stabbing you in the back. Your people in your family stabbing you in the back. So how can you build friendships and relationships with people when most of these people are talking about you? I mean, I see it in the house every day. Now that tall new girl, now that she left and she's seen the toxicity that's in the house, the other girl, they talking about the new girl, the other girl that came in after her. They talking about her. I'm just like, y'all talking about everybody, because I know y'all say stuff about me when I leave here. Not that I really care, but how y'all expect people to like come into a place and be comfortable when y'all are just doing wicked things to women that come in here? It seems like when the new girls come in, they congregate and whispering and saying little things. Oh, she did this. So now they focused on the new girl now. The new girl that came in, now they focused on her. You ain't got nothing on me because I don't do nothing. So the new girl, sometimes she goes out. She'll be like, do y'all mind if I stay out, this and that? Because we have to communicate and let everybody know if we're going to stay out tomorrow night or whatever. We have to let them know. Because you can't be in transitional housing and have a bed. And because if you're going to be out 3-4 nights a week, you really don't need to live here. So now they focused on her because the other girl is out. So I hear them gossiping, talking all low. And I just be like, well, I know y'all probably do that about me when I'm not here either. Not that I really give a damn, but this is the reason why I say I don't trust nobody. Because I hear these girls gossiping and talking about the other girl. I'm not going to go run to the other girl and say, hey, this is what they're saying. I'm not that person either, because I don't even know her. But come on now. Come on now. How is we supposed to congregate and be a family when I'm hearing y'all talking about another girl? And I know y'all talking about her. And there's supposed to be another girl coming in on Monday since the other girl left. So I said, every new girl that come in here, y'all try to just tear them down, rip them apart, act like y'all crap don't stink. Act like y'all crap don't stink. And yes, I'm gonna come up here and talk about it. Oh, you're talking about them too, so I could talk because this is my channel and I can say what I want. I say what I experience and what I hear and what I see with my own two eyes. So yeah, this is a very, very talkative channel. I talk. I mean, everybody that do this platform, we all talk and share. But yes, my guards are always up, darling. Always up. Because it's the people that you let get close to you be the ones that try to get your information. They try to gain information from your life to see what you up to, what you doing. I be straight quiet. Like I come in here and I say, hi, good morning. I don't really give too much conversation. One of the girls was saying something like, remember that guy my friend, right? Remember I told you my friend I went to high school with, he was in the shelter, right? So she gonna say his full name, talking about, oh, so I ran into so and so the other day, my friend. And I'm just like, okay, yeah. And I said, yeah, he's my friend from high school. Yeah, that's all I said to her, and I walked out the kitchen. What am I supposed to say? I'm supposed to give you a spiel on what our relationship was or what our relationship wasn't? It's none of your damn business. Worry about your own business. Worry about your life. Worry about go fill out. Hello. Sorry, y'all. It's funny. So funny. Pretty much. So, how are you supposed to have a visit with your child? There was no abuse or anything going on. So, oh, because she tried to kill herself and you're the problem. Like, I don't like it. But it is what it is. I'm gonna wear sunglasses the whole time. Pretty much. Pretty, 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 pretty. Hello, how are you? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How y'all doing today? I gotta paint my nails. I need my nails. My nails are naked. I don't have any paint on them. I thought I had my pink polish, but I don't have it. Mm. Glasses are broken. My glasses are broken. I need to paint my nails because they're looking kind of crazy, but they're looking kind of crazy, baby. But yeah, happy Friday to everybody. Happy Friday. I gotta work. I get off late tonight. I don't like that fact. I hate this shift. I'd rather work like a 9 to 5. I'd rather work a 9 to 5. But it is what it is. I'm grateful. I'm grateful I have a job. We're grateful that we are employed gainfully. Gainfully employed, darling. I took my old polish off. One thing I do not like is when my nail polish starts to like chip or flake. I don't like that. I don't like it. When it starts chipping and flaking away in my fingers, I gotta change the polish. I really want red nail polish. I'm gonna stop it. Dollar General and see if I can get some red, but it's not gonna really dry in time. I'm gonna have to just use what I have. I had red polish. I just don't know where it's at. It's probably in my storage. It's in my storage locker. Hmm. What are you guys doing this Friday? Anybody doing anything cool this weekend? Thank you for the 9 likes. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's going to be nice today. It's warm now. I think somebody said it's supposed to get up into the 50s. So that's amazing. The ice is melting. The ice is melting. Diners be packed. I haven't eaten at that diner before, but do y'all like diner food? Are you guys into the diner food? I mean, I guess the cheapest place that I like to go to every now and again is Applebee's. I do like Applebee's. I do like the apple and the bees. Appreciation. Are you guys off today? Did you guys work an overnight shift? Like, what's going on? Lives are interactive. We have to talk and communicate with each other. But if you guys don't want to talk, it's all right with me too. I mean, hey, you guys don't want to talk back? Fine, fine with me. It's fine with me. I'm gonna still run my live for at least an hour. For at least an hour. This is social media. Sometimes you'll come on live streams and nobody's really saying much of anything, which is fine because I guess they figure I'm not talking either. And that's all right. I'm still going to show my face though. I mean, I don't show my face all the time, but I'm still going to show up. You know what I mean? I'm still going to do what I need to do. I agree. What else did I get from? So I am going to do that viral. I don't know if you guys seen that viral cheesecake thing with the cookies. Do you guys know anything about that? Have y'all seen anybody doing those the viral cheesecake thing? And I went and bought the cheesecake batter stuff, and that thing was like $9. It was like $10. I'm like, damn, it's expensive because it's a viral thing. So I guess a lot of people are buying those, but hopefully I'm just gonna get one because of course it's fattening. It ain't healthy for me. So I'm gonna do that probably tomorrow. Put them inside some little containers to see because they say it's really good. So are you working out? You at the gym? Good. What kind of workouts are you up to? You doing cardio, weights? I did my yoga this morning and of course it was fabulous. I just did a 20-minute class. I did a quick one today. But tomorrow I'll get up at 4 and I'll do my long hour yoga. I told y'all, I only watched only these two black chicks on YouTube. I watch them. They're like yogis, they're like my yoga instructors. But you can get so many like free workouts and everything. That's how I learned all my stuff is just watching people on YouTube because they have a lot of free stuff. So much free workouts on YouTube and stuff that you could just go get for free. And you don't have to pay. But sometimes when I get sick of looking at YouTube videos, then I go back to the gym. I'll go back to the gym and be amongst other people working out too. But I got burnt out with the gym a little bit. That's why I kind of had to stop because I get tired fast of like doing the same thing over and over again. I get, frustrated. Not frustrated, but I just need change. I need change often. After about a month, I need to do something different. Like springtime is about to hit, so I'll be out in the street. Like I'll be jogging and hiking and stuff like that. And then when I feel like my body's had enough of that, I'll do something different. I wanted to go into like I don't know, learn like taekwondo or kickboxing or something like that, something different. So, but I can't really do it right now because I really kind of don't have time. I don't have time to really go to classes because when you join those classes, it's like you have to go by whatever the classes are. You can't just say, well, I get off work at 6. Sometimes they honor people that get off work at 6, but I don't always get off work at 5 or 6. So my schedule is always just up and down and always all over the place. So I don't have any consistency in my life. It's always just this is your schedule for the week and it just changes. So I can't really you know what I mean? Everything is always changing in my life. Even like housing, like where I'm at, I can stay there as long as I'm paying the rent or whatever. But I'm still working on trying to find me something because I don't want to stay there forever. I need my own place. You know what I mean? too. I do. I do. Go ahead, brother. You see me trying to get in here? Go ahead. Ain't nobody gonna hit you. I might as well just park here because I need to paint my nails. I don't really want to get into this situation because I'm not going. It's gonna hard. It's gonna be hard for me to get out. It's gonna be hard for me to get out. So it's Friday. The post office is packed today. But yeah, my life is just not consistent. My job schedule is not consistent. I don't have the same schedule every day or every week. It's always just all over the place. I don't like that, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. Oh, cardio. Okay. I understand. That's why I hit up different gyms. Yeah. I'm just a part of the Planet Fitness only because Planet Fitness is cheaper. I normally join like a gym that has like a pool and everything. And y'all know those type of gyms be more money. And I really don't have $50, $60 extra in my life to really spend on a gym, like a high maintenance gym. I don't have that kind of money. So I can't, I got to stay with Planet Fitness because that's the cheapest one. So Planet Fitness is really cheap. So, but I like the other gyms too, like the ones that are more expensive because they have all the extra amenities like a pool, a hot tub. I wish I could go back to that because I need it, but I just can't. I can't afford it right now. And then the other gym that I was a part of, it had a pool. It had a pool. It had a cold pool. It had a heated pool, and then it had a jacuzzi pool. I like that gym, but that gym was like $60 a month. And right now, I can't afford to have any extra bills. Like right now, I just can't afford it. I don't need no extra bills because I have enough. Somebody was saying the other day in my live stream, he was like, "Oh, you seem different. You don't seem like you have the same energy as you had when you were at the shelter." I said, "Well, I'm paying rent now, so yeah, things are a little bit different in my life." So I said, when I was at the shelter, I was like saving money. So now I have a responsibility to really, my mind is like, well, I got to pay this now. I got to pay the rent on top of everything else that I have to pay, and just trying to figure out my life. So he was like, "Oh, you don't seem happy or whatever." I said, "No, because I'm in a different environment. I'm learning people for who they are. I have to get used to living with five other women in a house, and that can be stressful because I really personally don't want to be there. I'd rather have my own place, but that's going to take a while for me to build that up." So yeah, my emotions are different. When I was in a shelter, it probably seemed like I was a little bit more like carefree because I didn't have this extra bill. So now I have another bill, and now I just be trying to just figure things out. So I'm not going to always come up here acting like life is just grand because sometimes I'm tired and I don't feel like it. Then I go to work and I deal with stuff there. And some days I'm going to run my mouth. Some days I'm going to talk about how I feel, and I do speak about it. But this it's no fluff over here in my channel. Like I just talk about my life, what I experience, what I see, what I'm going through. I'm not up here for pity. I don't want people to pity me or feel sorry for me. Somebody was like, "Well, you did it to yourself." I know I did it to myself. I don't really need anybody to come here and say what I did. I screwed up my own life. I understand that also well. So this is about me cleaning up my life. And I share it with y'all because I want y'all to know too, hey, if you're going through something in your life where you need to clean up things, let's do it. Everybody's dealing with something in their life that they need to do better at or not do that again or change. So it's all about that. I don't come here for pity and want people to feel sorry for me or no, I just talk about my life and my situation. Because some people come here and say, "Oh, would you beg?" I'm begging for what? I just share my journey. And my journey now is like, okay, I'm in transitional housing. Do I like it? No. Am I grateful to be there and have a roof over my head? Yes. I'm comfortable in my room. Yes. And yes, I talk about the girls. I talk about the things that I see with them. Because I know they talk about me when I'm not around. I know they do. But not that I really care. But I'm going to share my journey individually. I'm going to talk. Yes. Because I know that they're talking too. So yeah, we all talking. That's just how life goes. Like we all are going to talk about life. Bad, good, ugly, whatever. We're going to talk. People, humans communicate and we talk. They communicate and they talk and they gossip at work. People, like humans, are never going to stop talking. Even if the talk is false. Sometimes people are saying things about other people that may not be true, right? Because I overheard the girls this morning, and they don't really be trying to filter their gossip, right? I can hear them talking. And sometimes in my head, I'm like, who y'all talking about? I be wanting to bust in the room like, who y'all talking about? But it's not my place to ask them who they talking about if y'all feel like, because I already know who they talking about. They talking about that new girl. Because apparently over the snow time, and see, the rules of the house only matters to certain people. The rules only really matter to the new girls. We're the only ones supposed to be following the rules, right? If you've been in that house a long time, everybody else can kind of do what they want. It only applies to the newbies, and I'm a part of the newbies. But my life, I don't do nothing. As they can see, I've been there for a month. They see she don't really go nowhere but back and forth to work and things. They really don't have much to say about me. Now, if I was like going to work and I maybe had a personal life and I was out, like maybe I had a guy that I was talking to. 'Cause I heard the girl say something the other day, like she got multiple boyfriends, and one of the other girls that left, they were like, "Oh, she got tricks picking her up." They say she got tricks picking her up. So I was like, "Well, she got tricks picking her up. Well, that's a good thing. They're helping her. They're helping her. They're probably giving her some money. Whatever's going on, I don't know about that woman." But she seemed to be a nice woman. She comes in, she goes to work, she's social. She socializes and talks to them. I don't really do a lot of socializing, but I will get up in the morning and go in the kitchen and say, "Good morning. How are you today?" And keep it cute, keep it simple. That's just really do a lot of the conversation. But the other girl that they're talking about, she's like a social person. She'll go out there and have little conversations. I'm not really much talking. I'm normally one or two words. I'm back in my room minding my own business. But the other girl, she's a social butterfly. And they low key now, talking about her, and I'm just like, y'all some messy heifers up in here, honey. Y'all some messy heifers up in here. But I mind my business. I'm not the type to go back and be like, hey, I heard them say this about you, girl. Listen, that's why I be like, I don't trust nobody. As soon as you walk out the door, they got something to say. And it sounded like I heard one of the girls go into her room, because her room, when you open her door is hard to like open or whatever. So I don't have anything in my room that if somebody stole it, I would be missing it. Like it's nothing of in my room that's of any kind of crazy value. But I don't want nobody in my room. But I heard one of the other girls went to the back room because she's in the back room, and I heard like you open that girl's door. Why? Why are you going in somebody's room when they're not here? A lot of people, so I understand why you complain a lot. People are exhausted. Yeah, and I don't even really like. I guess it's complaining. I guess you can say it's complaining, but I just talk about the things that I see and hear, and it helps me get by in life. I don't complain to the point of like I don't make videos and say, "Oh man, I gotta go pay this rent," or I talk about my experience in transitional living environments, so that anybody that ever needs to go into an environment like where I'm at now, I'm giving you some little tips and tricks of, the things that you're going to endure when you have to deal with roommates and stuff. Transitional housing is very negative. It's a very negative environment. You're going to see all types of people, all types of women, and these are the things you're going to have to deal with if you're in a situation like that. I'm grateful to be there, but I tell my story. And some people feel like, oh, all you do is talk bad. If I came up here every day and I was so positive and everything is so great and chipper, that's not my life. Everything is not great and chipper. But I'm happy to be there. I am. But humans, we go and talk. And sometimes when people talk about you or they're talking about whatever, sometimes when people say things out of their mouth, it might be false. They might not know what they're talking about. But the girls are messy because I hear it. Like y'all can't whisper to save your life. I can hear you. So I know if they're doing it to her, I know that they're doing it to me, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to go confront you because what did you say about me? I, we are all trying to get our lives back, whether however we lost, we got evicted or whatever. We're here to build ourselves back up. And people think that, you're stupid. Like, they be wanting to know more about me and my life. And one of the girls came into the kitchen, and some of the girls go away like 3 days. They say you can stay away for 3 days and you can still have your bed. But if you go out too much as a new girl, they wondering what you doing. What's she doing? Who she, you know? Because I hear the stuff that they say about the new girl, because the new girl apparently got some guy that's picking her up. And some days she got a car, some days she don't. So they focused on her right now. And I know they focused on me too, but I don't trust none of them. I don't trust none of y'all. And some people will try to be nice and say, "Hey, it's this program," and I take all I take all the programs and whatever paperwork that you have that can help me with housing. I'm taking it all in, but I still don't trust you. That's not saying that I need to trust you because you're giving me some paperwork or whatever. I don't trust none of y'all, but I'm going to utilize the resource if you have one. Yeah, why wouldn't I? But it's a wicked place, man. A lot of wicked people, a lot of wickedness. But that's just life. That's just how life goes, man. Nothing is going to be perfect and pristine, and I'm not expecting it to be. But I need for people to understand and know that I'm watching just like y'all are, because they watching me and I'm watching y'all too. And I'm just not with the fake love mess. I don't trust none of y'all. And people be having too much idle time on their hands, so they focus on everybody else around them in that house because they not doing nothing with their time. And I just be like, wow, you got so much time to be focused on me. Somebody was like, oh, I noticed you come home late. Why is that your business? I'm at work making money so I can pay the rent, right? Isn't that the goal? To pay the bills? You know what I mean? But some people that have a lot of idle time, of a lot of sitting around, a lot of nothing, they're focused on everybody else in the house that's actively out doing something. And the girls that talk like that, they're like a group, right? They commune around each other. They feed off each other's negative vibes about another girl. And I see them. So I was like, wow, if I know y'all, I know if y'all doing that to her and I can hear you, I know y'all doing it to me. And not that I really care, but I'm forever going to talk about it. I'm not going to shut my mouth. I'm not going to shut my mouth. I'm going to speak on it because there might be somebody that's watching that might find like a transitional housing situation, and they might have to go into it. I'm just letting you know that what it's going to be about, what it's hitting for. You're gonna go through it. You're gonna go through this. You're gonna go through that. You're gonna go through the people that try to act like they're your friend, and the people that try to, hey, we're all in this together. Meanwhile, they kicking your back in. I don't trust people. No, sure don't. That's why I'm doing what I can to get out. Doing my best to get out so I can get my own apartment. It's not for the weak of heart, but I'm grateful that transitional housing is around. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for being in transitional housing. I'm grateful that they took me in, but they took me in because they need to pay the bills. The bills need to be paid. The mortgage needs to be paid if they have a mortgage on that house. They be trying to tap into my life and see what I'm up to or whatever. It's like people are never satisfied with when you work 40 hours a week. I work full time, so I'm out of the house. So one of the girls tried to open up a conversation with me in the morning talking about, oh, you come in so late. Why are you worried about what time I come in? As long as I come in at curfew time, you shouldn't be worried about me. You should be worried about your damn self. Don't be trying to tap into my life and see what I'm up to. Why are you coming in so late? I have a work schedule. I said my work schedule varies. It's always up and down. My work schedule is always up and down. What are you trying to insinuate? See, everybody always worried about the next person, and they should be worried about their own life. Worry about your own life and your own children. But they try to ask you questions like they trying to just have a meaningful conversation. And their conversation The conversation's always got some shade thrown in there. You know what I mean? It's always some shady stuff going on. It's hard in life to find a genuine person. Like finding a genuine human being is a very hard. It's a hard thing to do. That's why I'm at the stance that I'm in. And when somebody came in here and was trying to be my therapist and say, "Oh, that comes from past trauma," we've all had past trauma. Nobody in life is like perfect. No human is perfect. None of our lives are perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? We are flawed people. And in 2026, the world has always been a terrible place. Like I was reading some article on Facebook yesterday, and somebody was like, everybody's saying that, oh, the more that we get in the years, it gets worse and worse. And it does get worse. But somebody was like, man, 50, 60, 70 years ago, it was bad too. We were still living in this bad world. But I was younger then. So when I was younger, everything in the world seemed like it was peaceful. Because somebody was like, oh, the 80s generation. The 80s to me, I was born in the 80s. So the 80s to me was my best years of my life. The 90s, the 80s, was good. But an older person in the 80s that was probably in their 50s or 60s probably thought the world was a terrible place. Like I think the world is a terrible place now in 2026. People are doing stuff, but somebody was like, hold up. Even back then, people were doing stuff. Now people are more out with it, with their whatever. People are more, screw it, I don't care, I don't like you, you don't like me. So people are more bold with it in 2026. But they said, man, this world has always been toxic, and it's always been people doing the most, or people committing these type of crimes. Like, the world has always been like this. I just guard my heart, I guard myself. I see these women on social media in relationships with these men that are draining them. They're draining their pockets dry. All because I want to let the world know I got me a man. I don't trust nobody. My friend, I stopped talking to him because, like, you need to get your life together when you want to come into a woman, when you want to be in a woman's face, make sure you have your life together. And you're not going to be in a woman's face too long without, like, what are your intentions for me? Like, what do you want from me? Especially a more older, mature woman. What are your intentions? What are your intentions for me? Even if you have a friendship, somebody at work that may be trying to befriend you, what are your intentions for me? What do you intend to get out of our chats, or what are your intentions? Ask those questions. I don't have idle time to entertain anybody else. I don't have the time or the space. So somebody was like, oh, well, you're going to be alone forever. I said, so? We all come in this world together. We all going to leave this world by ourselves. We came in here by ourselves. We're going to leave here by ourselves. But when people ask me subtle questions, they're not asking because they just sparking up a conversation. You tapping in to try to figure out what else is she doing, what's she up to. What about what you're up to? Oh, I see that you come in late. You must be tired. Are you off today? What are you worried about if I'm off or on for? Why are you worrying about me? I'm gonna need you to worry about your damn self. I don't do much talking, and I think they know that and they see that, and they don't like it. People don't, because they don't like it at work when I'm just quiet, sitting over there by myself, not saying a word. People are bothered because they're trying to figure out what I'm up to. You worrying about what I'm up to. I'm not worrying about what you up to when you be leaving for 3 days in a row. But y'all, they got these transitional housing in different states. They be all over the place. Transitional housing is everywhere. But I'm very grateful to have to be there. But it's not. It's a very negative environment. Very negative environment, just like work is. And when you're quiet and you're an introvert like myself, I'm introverted, but if it's somebody that I like, and I like you at work, like I socialize with this lady at the job. She's an older woman. So me and her are pretty cool. But I also got my eyes on her, but she's cool. You know what I'm saying? I find friendships, I'm not the type of person that say, oh, I don't need nobody. I don't want nobody. I don't this nobody. It's available. Good people are out there. But usually I'm the type of person when someone shows me who they are, I believe them. I don't sit here and say, oh, he or she did this to me, but I'm gonna see, see if it gets better. No, I'm not gonna see if nothing's getting better. You cross me, I'm done with you. Yeah, people are definitely exhausted. And then when I be at work, just sitting over in the cubicle, minding my own damn business, people have a problem with you being quiet. They like, oh, what's she up to? She must be she's plotting something. And they be the main one sitting around plotting on somebody else's life. I just be like, y'all are a freaking mess, even at work. But transitional housing sucks. It sucks. It really does. But I'm grateful to be there. It's better than being in the shelter. It really is. The only thing I can say about good being in the shelter was I I didn't have to I didn't have to pay rent. So that was like the upside, you know what I mean? I didn't have to worry about paying rent. And that was nice, you know what I mean? I'll get my Biscoff cookies tonight. That's what I'll do. Because I was going to stop and get them now. But I was like, I'll probably get them when I get closer to work. But that was the good side about being in the homeless shelter. I didn't have to pay rent. That's about all I can say. No rent was being paid. So I was fine with that. But now I have another bill, another responsibility for myself, you know? So it really does suck. It does suck. It can suck. Life is good. Life is good and life is grand. And it's so much things that's going on in my life that I don't talk about on this platform. And I really don't have to talk about it if I don't want to. But just know, your sis be out fighting for her freaking life. Fighting for my life every day. Just fighting the enemy and the entities that be out here trying to destroy your girl. I be out here fighting for life, man. But I'm doing an amazing job, and I always say it to myself. I'm doing a good job, and I am. I'm doing so good. Not to really just be wanting to knock people's head off their shoulders or curse them out or just dealing with other people is a hard thing, man. It's not easy. It's not for the lighthearted. But I'm not a victim. So when people come here and say, oh, you're not a victim, you're not this, of course I'm not a victim. But sometimes people are victims of certain situations, yeah. But people think that they know your life and they know, oh, you're going, she must be going, they guess about me. And people really hate the fact that they can't really tap into me the way that they want to. Because I want to be a mystery to you. What's going on over here in my life? I'm only going to share what I want to share. And some people don't like that. They're like, oh, I want you to share more. I want you to share more. Like this nosy lady at my job. She coming out here asking me when there was that snowstorm. So who helped you shovel snow? I said, my family. I said, my family, of course. She wanted to see what I was going to say, my boyfriend or my man or whoever. Who helped you dig out? Why is that even a question? See, that's the nosy thing. People be trying to tap into your life to see who you dating and who you dealing with. Who helped you shovel snow? Because I don't go to work talking about my social life. It's none of your business. And they be so mad about that. They be wondering, trying to tap into me so bad, and I give them nothing. They don't like when you give them nothing. I don't say nothing. I come in and say good morning, and I keep it short and cute. People hate that because they want to know more. They want to know who you're messing with, who you're dealing with, who's the man you're dating. It's none of your beeswax. And when I'm at the house, right? So I told y'all in the springtime when it gets warmer, I'm going to do some van life stuff. I'm I'm gonna sleep in my car some nights. I'm gonna get away from the house and I'm gonna sleep in my car. Because I can stay away from that house for like 3 nights and I'll still have a bed there. So I'm gonna utilize that because else is. Everyone else is utilizing it. So they're gonna be wondering like, where is she? What is she doing? Who is she with? Is she dating someone? Does she got a man in her life? Because I'll come back and not say a freaking word about what I was doing, who I was with. They wouldn't even know that I'm gonna be doing like car content. I'm gonna stay in my car some nights just to get away. You know what I mean? Because I don't have anywhere else to go. You know what I mean? But they're gonna be so in their feelings, wondering, "Oh my God, I wonder what she's doing out there." Concerned about me. I love when people are concerned about me, especially when it's not a genuine concern. It's just a nosiness that most people have. And I love to be the center of attention as far as like, I want you to wonder about me. I love the wondering thing. I love that because I'm not going to give you anything. I'm not going to give you nothing. I'm not going to give you anything. What are we talking about? Whatever I want. That's what we're talking about. Whatever comes out of my mouth is what we're talking about. My life, my life's a goings on, the goings ons in my life. That's what we're talking about. How are you today? Thanks for coming by. People come here a lot and say that, and I know they're saying it to be funny. What's being talked about? Whatever I want to talk about, whatever comes out of my mouth, whatever's going on in my life is what I talk about. Some people say I complain and I'm just talking about the house, and I talk about my life. And if you want to know anything about who I am or whatever, go watch the playlist. Watch me from the beginning and see what my life was, what was happening in my life. I used to be homeless. I now live in transitional housing, and I talks about the goings ons inside transitional housing. So I come up here and yap my mouth for an hour about whatever it is that comes to my mind. And that's just how I do in my life. There's no script over here what I'm doing. No script. Just me talking. That's all. Just me talking my talk and walking my walk. Yeah, ice over here. Maybe I can get out this way. I had to stop and finish painting my other hands. But yeah, I love when I'm a mystery to a person. People hate that I'm a mystery. They don't know. They'd be wanting to tap in so bad. Like, what is she up to? And I'm gonna start spending some time out the house. How many days can we stay away? If we can stay away for 3 days, I'm gonna stay away for 2. And I'm just gonna do van life stuff. I'm gonna stay in my car and just enjoy my life. Springtime is coming up. I'm so excited about that. I'm ecstatically pleased about that. I hope you guys are all gonna have a wonderful Friday. I hope everybody's safe. I'm so happy the snow is melting, darling. I'm so happy about that. That brings joy to my heart. The lakes are melting, all the ice is melting away. The sun is really melting everything. The sun is really melting. Spring is in the air. Spring is in the air. They said it's supposed to snow again on Monday, but they said it's only going to be like an inch. I was like, it better not snow again. It better not snow again. It better not snow again. I hope I don't get no headache today. I was getting a headache the other day, but I only have a headache when I'm in that other environment. When I'm working at this other location, them headaches be coming on me. But spring is in the air. 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 Spring is in the. I need to clean my car, y'all. I'm so embarrassed. I need to clean my car because I'm so embarrassed. I need to clean my car because I'm so embarrassed. Well, it's definitely gonna be that season to clean cars out. And I hate going to the car place where you have to like vacuum your car out and people just be out there vacuuming. I'd be so paranoid thinking that somebody gonna jump on me. You just gotta be careful, man. I used to have I did buy myself a vacuum for my car, like one of those little vacuums where you can vacuum it yourself, but they're not really strong enough. Spring is in the air. 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 I think I got all my little snacks and stuff. My avocados, I couldn't bring them to work because they weren't ripe enough. So I'm gonna stop at ShopRite and see if I can find me a ripe avocado. To add it to the stuff I'm gonna have for dinner tonight because I'm just eating some oodles and noodles today. Just some noodles, something simple and light. Spring is in the air, spring is in the air, spring is in the air, spring is in the air. I can't wait till those little produce stands pop up with people selling their apples and I can't wait until they start popping up. Cause y'all know I love me some apples, cutting up them apples in the morning, eating some oatmeal with them or something. I bought some scrapple yesterday. I don't know if y'all know what scrapple is, but I love me some scrapple, so I'm gonna fry some of that up on Sunday. Cause I noticed on Sundays it seems like the girls are out the house more. It seems like nobody is there on Sundays. Everybody's kind of out, so that's the time I take to go in the kitchen and make myself something decent. That's my time to shine when nobody's around. Cause I feel like all eyes be on me. People just be looking and waiting for something that you know what I mean. People just be low key watching you. They be low key watching you. Yes, people are definitely exhausting. And I go to work and it's same stuff, same cattiness, same two-faced people at work, same thing. No, nothing different. Same thing is in the house, the same thing that happens at work. And people wonder why you kind of just stay away, don't say much, keep your mouth shut. For what? When you're not a loud mouth, they they think something's wrong. And one thing I can't stand from a man or a woman, I can't stand a loudmouth person. Like you can't stop running your mouth, especially if there's a whole bunch of nothing coming out of it, gossip. This loudmouth people. There was a place that within my job, there was another department that I could have worked in, but they was like, well, I don't know why. They wonder why I travel so far to come to work because I be wanting to be in environments where nobody knows me. I want to work in a whole nother town. The chances of someone coming in knowing me is very slim because I don't know anybody in this specific town. So people be so worried about why I drive so far. Why are you taking that far? Like, why are you worrying about me? Because I'm not worrying about what you doing unless you do something that I see that's out of pocket. And then I'm gonna come on my YouTube channel and I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna talk about the things that I see, and what I see is very, very messy. It's like a reality show. It's like it's like a freaking reality show. It's a reality of life. feel super tired. Even though I'm drinking coffee, I just feel tired right now. I'm gonna stop at ShopRite and get me something to eat for dinner tonight. I'm gonna get some more oodles and noodles, and I might get me some dumplings. Get some oodles and noodles and some dumplings, and I'm probably gonna treat myself to a nice donut. I like ShopRite donuts. Their pastries and everything is so good and so fresh. So I'm gonna indulge in me a little donut tonight. I love me a nice fresh donut. Love it, love it, love it. I get my little snacks going on. I think I got some popcorn already in the car. But now I just feel super tired. My yoga class I did this morning, I think it was like a 21-minute yoga class. So it was nice. Very challenging, but it was nice for me. And I try to do the same like yoga video for like 3 days in a row because I want to get used to it. So when I get used to this yoga video that I always usually watch, I'll move on to another one because like I told you, I'm a woman, I need change in my life. I need consistent change because I get bored fast. So when I'm bored of something, I might go to the gym and stay in the gym for 2 or 3 months. And then after that, I say, okay, what's next? Hello, 15 people watching me on a Friday. 15 people. Well, now I got 13. Thank you for the thumbs up. I see y'all got 14 thumbs up. That means almost everybody in this live have given me a thumbs up, y'all. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all. So, y'all, maybe I might go get me a medical marijuana card. What do y'all think about that? Because somebody told me about that the other day. She was like, you could just sign up online and go get you some medical marijuana. Do y'all know anything about that? So when I feel stressed, I can just smoke some trees. What y'all think? Do you guys know anything about that? I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna do my research on this medical marijuana because maybe that might help my anxiety. Maybe that might keep me cool and chilled out. What y'all think? Should I go get me a medical marijuana card? What y'all think? What y'all think? Go smoke me some trees, huh? What y'all think? But to be honest, y'all, I don't trust the dispensaries. I don't trust them either. I don't trust the dispensaries. I just think it's like a government thing that's going on and they're poisoning that stuff too. Like everything is like poison. But I don't know if the stuff in the dispensaries are like, I don't know. They could be putting something in that stuff too. It might not be real weed either. But somebody did tell me you could just go online and fill it out to get medical marijuana card. And I think you have to go to your doctor or something. But I don't know if it's real weed. I wanted to explore that avenue and see what that was like. Because you see these dispensaries literally everywhere. They're on every. I see more dispensaries than I see liquor stores now. So if you guys know anything about that, let me know because I'm interested. I'd be so curious about these dispensaries. Like, oh my God, I wonder what it looks like inside. Because I think anybody on the streets, you can't just go walk in those places. I think you have to have some kind of card. You can't just go in there. You know what I mean? And I do have anxiety for real. But I don't know. I don't know if it's like natural, if it's natural stuff in there. Like, if it's, is it real weed or is it something that the government is pushing to try to just get people out of here? I don't trust nobody. I definitely don't trust the government. All this stuff that's going on out here, is this real medical marijuana? Like, is it the best? Like, I don't know. I'm not just gonna be smoking anything, but I definitely need to relax. I think we all need to relax. But I don't know. 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 I'm always skeptical about things. Always. But I do also know I need me an outlet. But somebody did tell me about it. I think one of my sisters get that, but I don't know if I think she be having gummy bears. I think one of my sisters told me that she get gummy bears. She be having anxiety too, but I don't know. I'm curious though. Definitely curious. Oh, I didn't do my worst today. Ugh, my body get cramped up and lock up quick, man. When I'm in one position for a long time, I gotta get up and start moving my arms around, and my bones just be popping like pop, pop, ping, boom, bing. I appreciate you. I appreciate. Oh, that pollen about to come back eventually. The only thing I don't like about the summer are the bugs. The bugs, pretty much. I could do without them damn bugs, man. I really can. If I was home right now, I would be somewhere taking me a nap. One thing I do, naps are very important in my life. One thing I don't mind doing is laying around like a little lazy person, especially when you worked and bust your butt all day. Man, I can't wait to get to my bed. I can't wait to get to my bed. I haven't been to the Amish market lately, but I miss the Amish people going there and get me a little breakfast sandwich from the Amish. They be making these like breakfast pretzel sandwiches, and they're so good. So freaking good. But you guys have an awesome day. I'll talk to you. Have a great weekend. Bye.